Oh, well, welcome everybody to DreamT.V. We're back again. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do like the video. Today we are going to be doing Team Domination. I have done a few already. And as we can see, the team is not really. I mean, we just started it. A lot of people are in the European areas, so they're asleep right now, but Baseballer's been killing it, and we appreciate that very much. Thank you, Base. Let's go check out the battleground here. New battleground started today, so unfortunately, I got one of the worst decks in the game. Base got all theirs filled out. Check out. Decent cards. Got some leads, some Hardens, one WrestleMania card, Bobby Roode, glorious. Alright, so then we got Matt down here. He's killing it. He's working on it. Got a little while left. We got 12 hours. Prep phase is halfway through. Some of these other people, not so much. I will be killing it here in a little bit. Just because I've been busy all day, so has the wife. So later she'll get on it. She's already got her WrestleMania card maxed out. She's working on one of her ultimates. Then she knows how to do this, so then she'll go to her leads, then her Hardens, and get it all done. She'll do that before prep time's over. We always do. Just an update. Got 11,391 contracts for Money in the Bank. We'll be playing maybe a little bit of those today too. And let's see. So we did go ahead and get our fusion chamber going. We are working on, I believe, a SummerSlam card now. So let's go ahead and get Ring Domination going, and let's get to killing this. So I watched the pay-per-view last night, of course. That was streaming. It was. I will give you the rundown of what I think was the good things, bad things. First, let's just start out with the first match. It was a very good opening match with Shinsuke Nakamura versus Dolph Ziggler. I can't really say that it got me too excited. I knew that Shinsuke was gonna win. Him kicking out of the zigzag, that was kind of cool. I didn't expect that to happen, but I could see why they made him do that. So, but I will give it to this. They did a good job in the beginning. After Shinsuke won, let's see here. Then it was the tag team championship match, I do believe, and that one, it was hilarious. But was it? I mean, it was entertaining. It wasn't a wrestling match to me. It was just one of those, almost like a throwaway. But they had fun with it. They got it to work. I can't say I'm not a Breezango fan. But Tyler Breeze was hilarious with the mop. That was just funny as hell. I was laughing my ass off. But they did build up heat with the Usos by breaking them up and getting the crowd pissed off, and it is what it is. It was a good match. It was funny. It was entertaining. It was delightful to see comedy. I haven't seen that since the New Day, or I think before them. I think Santino was funny. That was a long time ago. I like to see that coming back a little more. As for the match, I always knew that that Breezango was going to lose. So it wasn't a surprise. I think everybody knew that was going to happen. I think that the big battle is going to be between the New Day and the Usos. I think that's what's going to happen. And I can't wait for the New Day to debut. I think that's going to be an interesting match, interesting feud. Honestly, I see back and forth. Maybe the title changing hands a couple times on that one. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not sure if that's how it's really going to happen, so don't hold that to me. But I see that the way that the WWE goes is that back and forth they do that. I don't know why, but they like to build up, and then you lose the belt, get the belt, lose the belt, get the belt, and I guess it brings excitement and intrigue into the game, into the sport. But I personally, I think I could care less. The tag teams, I like the New Day. They're funny. I like Zack Ryder and Mojo, the Hype Bros. I like Big Cass and Enzo because they're entertaining. A lot of the teams nowadays, they're the same team. It's just different people. I mean, I think everybody can understand that. I mean, you got let's see here. Let's see, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. That easily could be Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. You just got two great athletes that go in, they wrestle, they do their moves, whether they're spectacular, whatever. They do their moves, and then they get out and they leave. So let's just move on. The next match, I believe, was, I would say, one of the greatest of the nights. If not the first or second, definitely the third. And that would be the match between Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn. It was a back and forth match. Entertaining as hell. Sami always seemed to be on the verge of losing, being hurt. But like the man from the underground, you just have to go with him. And that haluva kick out of nowhere, oh my God! I was like, where the hell did that come from? I'd never seen him do the haluva kick without setting it up and, doing the big, over the top, exaggerative move. Of like, what they call the comeback. Where they or the taunt, the get up, like Randy Orton when he goes down for the pound from hearing voices. So but to me that was an excellent match. Kept me watching and almost on the edge of my seat of, is Sami going to be able to pull this out? Is he going to be able to survive? Is it just that, or is it something more? And of course, the women's match, on the other hand, never really got me out of the gate. I mean, I watched it, I thought about it, and I just wasn't that impressed. They've kind of diluted the effectiveness of them. And I think I'd rather see more one-on-one matches with the divas, or the women, sorry, where you have more of like Charlotte versus Becky, Charlotte versus Natalia, Becky versus them. Hello, cool. How are you? So I don't know, and then I think that the Kevin Owens match was probably the match of the night. At least to my opinion, my thoughts. And then, and AJ and Kevin Owens back and forth, setting it up for the rematch later on. Him, losing by count out, getting his foot stuck in the announce table. And then, and just the back and forth with him just going after AJ's knee. Supporting that whole thought that his knee is hurt or injured. Not really sure that's the truth, but it makes for a great storyline. And then you gotta go to the I would say probably the most talking about yesterday's pay-per-view. What the hell did I just do? Oh shoot. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just talking about yesterday's pay-per-view and my thoughts about it. I was a little pissed off that Orton lost because I don't see Jinder being anything near quality of a main event. At least the champion. That's, to me, that just boggles my mind of why they would give him that when there was perfectly other talent that deserved it better or deserved it more. And I mean, I was sitting here wondering why wasn't AJ in there? He had built up some heat, and I know everybody likes him, but I personally don't really care that much for AJ. Now, don't get me wrong, he is a great wrestler, and I loved him in TNA. And when he got here, he seemed like he just expected everybody to like him, and that he could just do whatever. So, ooh, wow, WrestleMania Sting. Oh, that's pretty cool. Not like I needed him, but hey, that's cool. Yeah, I don't understand why why they gave it to him. It just boggles my mind. If it would have been me, I think I would have had Randy going up against Sami Zayn would have been perfect because I read in an article that Randy Orton actually wants to go heel. He wants to be the bad guy. And if he was to go up somebody with like Sami Zayn or my mind is going blank right now. All I can think of is Sammy. another baby face that would give him a better run. And now you have a heel who in Jinder, and then you got a heel or a guy who wants to be a heel in Randy Orton, and then you're gonna have this brawl going on for a couple months, and I guess maybe they're waiting for Cena to come back. Maybe I mean that's the only thing I could think of. Why they would just give it to him, but I don't see him being champion long, especially since right before the Superstar shakeup, he actually injured Finn Balor, who is just is becoming one of my new favorite wrestlers. I had never really watched a lot of Finn Balor until he got to NXT, and then I got more and more into him, and he got to the main roster in Raw. And I could see, and when he punched him, when he did that forearm to Finn and hurt Finn, I think at that point I was like, well, he's too sloppy. To, you know, he can't keep the other guy safe enough to actually do anything. And that, I mean, and then there's a couple other moves that he did that just didn't make sense to me, I guess. But I don't know. The other. Oh yeah, I forgot about a match. The Luke Harper match. Oh my God, I forgot about that. That's another one. He could have fought Luke Harper. I mean, he could have like turned on Luke Harper because they were actually getting, you know, like somewhat of a decent relationship. And I mean, I could have seen Luke Harper taking it, you know, getting like they're going to be friends, and then Randy hitting him with an RKO out of nowhere, and then a big feud going on until John Cena comes back. And of course, when John Cena comes back, he's going to, you know, go and try and get the belt again, I would assume. I actually like John Cena. I would love to see him break Ric Flair's, you know, 17 or 16 record with his 17th. But I don't want his 17th to be just in, you know, Jinder Mahal. I would rather his 17th win be over somebody who is more important. And I don't see anybody more, you know, that important as Jinder Mahal. As Randy Orton, yeah, I could see that one. Maybe a Kevin Owens, you know, another brawl with Kevin Owens would be kind of delightful to see. Wow, our team got a new Elite Pro. That's cool. I didn't even notice that one. Huh. I'll have to go look and see who did that. Who's got that? Because I don't remember seeing that one. Well, I'm sorry for ranting and raving. I will do my review of Raw tomorrow. Because, of course, I'm streaming right now, so I'm not really watching it. I watch it the next day on Hulu, so I will be watching it tomorrow. And I will be giving my review of it. At least of the parts that they actually show me. That's just, I mean, I watch Hulu because I don't really like cable. I don't like commercials. So I watch the 90-minute version of it. I can't wait till they start showing me more. But who knows if that's actually going to happen. I know they said they're working on it. At least that's what I read. Alright, so what's up, gamer? What do you mean? What there are you? Well, what tier? Oh, sorry. I mean, I'm an Elite Plus Plus. Sorry, I guess I'm just I'm out of it today. I guess. No, I'm an Elite Plus Plus. Just on the verge of, I got 3 ultimates. Sorry, guys. Looking at something real quick. So yeah, I'm an Elite Plus Plus. My team is an Elite. Uh, just just started this team probably, what was it, 6 days ago? We've no 7 days ago, 8 days ago, something like that. We've done 3 battlegrounds. We've won 2, lost 1. We're in our fourth right now, and hopefully we'll go ahead and win that one. We're doing our prep phase now, halfway through our prep phase. Tomorrow I might do a video where I do some, show my attacks. And then of course I'll always do a video about my rewards. The team name is Balor Club Inc. Of course, like I said earlier, I'm starting to become a big Balor fan. I'm a huge Cena fan. So right there is my club or my team. Let's see my deck. Who did that? Come on. There we go. Christian did it. Okay. That's cool. Time to watch a video. No? So, what are you guys up to? Did you guys watching Raw tonight? Anything new going on? How far are you guys in your ring domination, your team ring domination? How are your teams? What rank? What tier are you guys? I mean, you can. Oh, you're ultimate? Hell, that's better than I am. I don't even have a WrestleMania card yet. WrestleMania 33 card. That's awesome. I'm actually working to get my Alexa Bliss. Uh, I've I have this thing with my brain where I lose focus and space out, things like that. So when I go to do things like Money in the Bank and I grind for like an hour doing the ads and then I lose focus on what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I believe you. I had the most contracts I've ever had is what I got now, and that's just over 11,300. The last time I bought the Alexa at Hardened Edition, and I thought that was a grind, and then grinding to get back up. I'm hoping to have just enough about the time that it goes away, because I really want the WrestleMania 33 women card. Because the men's card, those come along a lot easier than the women's. I from all the videos that I've watched and. So you guys, what card are you guys working on for your? Are you guys what's the ultimate card, or are you in a WrestleMania 33 team? Okay, come on. Okay. So, if you guys like the stream, you can go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. You just got done with Owens. Oh. Okay. You just got done with Owens. Are they not all the same? Or are you guys on what are you guys working on? Oh, I got a perfect match. Oh yeah. Hallelujah. Oh, perfect. Right off the bat. Cool. Right. What am I up to anyways? I wonder how many charge cards I have. I have to have several. My team's like, oh, I'll be there watching you. That's cool. So cooler. What is Owens? Is that the hard end or the ultimate or what? Oh no, Owens is the WrestleMania 33, isn't it? And because he's the one, he's the cover for it. Oh, I got it. It's a little slow on the uptake. Like I said, mine don't always work right. Alright, we'll put that one there. Oh, you got a hardened freebie? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it until I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. he's the main, the guy at the very, that they're picturing. So that's got to be the WrestleMania 33 card. I would have loved to have got the Aleister Blacks, but I wasn't high enough level to get the ring domination for it, and I'm only elite on my road to glory. And I got to Bo Dallas, and I was like, forget that. Bo is not worth going, because I think I was at like 50 into Bo, and I'm like, you mean to tell me I have to play 150 matches in a day and a half doing one pointers? Like, that's not gonna happen. It's gonna drive me nuts. Because I'm one of those people. I guess it just it wasn't. I didn't see the cost of my time to get Bo Dallas as an elite. Just it didn't excite me. I didn't think it was worth it. Now, if that would have been like a Cesaro or a Big Show or something where I already had one, and it was going to be a pro for me, I probably would have grinded that out. But oh, I would love to be able to pull an elite. I haven't pulled a freaking elite. I mean, actually, I did pull an elite. I think 2 weeks ago, and it was a freaking elite support. I think it was a Freddie Blassie. I was so pissed. I was like, why in the hell? I need freaking elite cards for pros and stuff, and you're giving me a Freddie Blassie. Oh, what do I think the next event card will be? Oh, it's gonna be a Raw card because the pay-per-view's coming up. I wouldn't be surprised if they did one of the members of the Fatal Five Way. That's who would I think? I mean, I guess they could do an NXT, but they just did that without Aleister Black. So I'm gonna say they probably will do a. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably Roman or maybe a Finn Balor. I mean, it all depends. It all depends on who they're planning on going up against Brock. Uh, I think if they do it right, I think Roman is going to end up going up against Brock. I think he's going to win the five fatal. So yeah, I would say probably Roman is in my eyes probably the number one, the top choice going there. But I could easily see a Samoa Joe or a Finn Balor or Seth Rollins or something like that as a thing. But I really think it might be a Roman card. And I know a lot of people don't like Roman. A lot of people don't like Roman. I don't think he's too bad. I still think he's rough. I don't think he's ready to take over for John Cena by any stretch of the imagination. But he's not as bad as what everybody thinks. I mean, he does what he does what he's told, and it's not his fault that everybody, it's not his fault that the company's pushing him when the crowd isn't ready for it. The universe isn't ready for him. I understand that, and it's been proven that to get the crowd on your side, you have to be a heel at some point. Because everybody's over with the Hulkamania back in the day where it was Hulkamania was always good. Our society has progressed to a more reality, more towards reality. Everybody's not just good. So I think they need to make Roman go heel. I do. And then maybe a year or so, they bring him back. And then he'll be a baby face. And then he could take his place like he's supposed to. Even John Cena, who's been the face of the company for over a decade, started out as a heel. He had to be. And then he slowly moved into becoming that baby face. And now, after 10 years of the same, everybody wants him to go back heel, but honestly, I just have one question. You can put it in the comments, whatever. But if John Cena was to go heel, who would take his place? It has to be a fan favorite. It has to be somebody that kids look up to, because I don't think there's anybody in the company right now that can do what he does. I mean, the man is the number one Make-A-Wish person in history, and he does it willingly. He doesn't. It's not just, not just a ploy or a gimmick. He willingly does it. He loves it. See, and that's the thing is maybe AJ Styles can do it, but I don't see AJ Styles doing it. I see, because my example is the last year when he was facing Cena. He was more of a heel. He went out of his, he went to attack and try to be the face heel, I guess is what I want to call it. But maybe AJ could do it. I'm not saying he can't. I don't see AJ taking over for it. I would say if anybody could do it, and I'm not saying he could do it now, but if anybody could do it, I would think maybe Seth Rollins or Finn Balor. That's just my thoughts and opinions. But I would love to see him go back heel. I would love to see the trash talking rapper from back in the 2000s. I would love to see that. Am I gonna see that? I don't think so. I know Cena's ready to do it. I've actually read articles where he said he cut a new video. He cut a whole new song. And he's got it ready. It's just when will WWE decide, okay, well, we want to go ahead and pull the trigger on that and make him a heel. I just don't see WWE giving up the stuff that Make a Wish does. I could be wrong. I just don't see it. Sorry, I just got to do a little house cleaning here. Oh, that would level her all the way up, huh? Ah. Okay, so where am I going to put this one? Probably power, right? No? Because power would give it to 89, even though that one would make it 9,000. Or should I put in ability? No, I don't think ability. Let's do this one. Yes, because they got at least a couple 89s in there. I mean, not like I really need my divas, but because I got my top divas up here, my 3 hardened pros. So you both think AJ could do it, huh? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I really did not think. I really didn't think he could do it, but maybe he can. Who knows? What is my team saying? Yeah, my wife is making cupcakes right now. So alright, we gotta watch another video so we can get another match going in here. Oh, so who's your guys' favorite wrestlers? I mean, y'all everybody like AJ, it seems. I mean, AJ, I like how he wrestles. I wish he would be a little less cocky and a little more thankful. Yeah, I understand he had to work his way up to getting in WWE. And but he didn't start in in NXT like all the others did. He came straight to the main roster, which I'm not saying is anything, where he shouldn't have been in the main roster. I just don't like how they brought him out. That's just same with like Batista a few years ago when he came back. I thought that they should have brought him back as a babyface, and they brought him back as a heel. And I really wish that maybe they would have done it differently, because maybe the run would have been better. But yeah, my Samoa Joe, or that's Samoa Joe's gonna beat me every time. But we do have. No. Yeah, we'll throw him up there. I forgot I had Titus down there. That's nada. I think that was my wife's Titus, actually. My wife started playing about a month ago. Samoa Joe, I loved him in TNA. The one that I really wish would come here is Abyss. I mean, if they could get Abyss, he was by far. I loved his run in TNA. But I do like Samoa Joe. I think he's a really fine, clean wrestler. He knows how to wrestle. He knows how to keep people safe. I think the injury that Seth Rollins had, I think that was a complete accident, because if you go back and watch that, it was the way that Seth fell. It wasn't anything that Samoa Joe did that hurt Seth. Just Seth fell wrong. I think maybe he wasn't ready at that point to drop. I don't know, but I don't think Samoa had anything bad to do about it, and I lost. Shit. Okay, so we'll do that. I think that gives me the win. I think my current favorite wrestler is still John Cena. And then I've got a few others that vie for second. And I like John Cena because of I like how he progressed from being the rapper bad guy to being responsible, taking control, becoming the face of the company, and pretty much supporting it through, all the times where there wasn't great wrestlers, or there wasn't huge feuds. I honestly like to see more of the younger people, the Finn Balor's, I would love to see maybe the Drifter actually do something now, to drift through a screen now and then. I watched a couple matches of Alice. I'm not huge into NXT. I do watch it every now and then. I really like to see Ember Moon win the NXT Championship. I think that would be kind of cool. I watched her wrestle Suka, whatever her name is, and I honestly don't. I don't find her that great. I mean, I know that people seem to think she is, but I don't find her that great. But I would love to see Ember Moon win the championship and then come up. I know she's not going to come up until after Asuka does, or whatever her name is. The current NXT Women's Champion. Unless she lost her. I don't think she lost her because she was undefeated last I knew. But more of the the younger crowd. I can't wait for Zack Ryder to come back. I honestly think Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley. Oh, that's who could have. Mojo Rawley could have fought Randy Orton. That would have been an awesome battle. I think Randy Orton would have worked really good with Mojo. Oh, I can't believe I just now thought of that. Yeah. Sorry, that came out of left field. I know it did. But speaking back to earlier, when we were talking about who could go up against Randy besides Jinder, it gotta be Mojo. I thought Mojo would have been perfect for that. And he would have given Randy the knee, that way for him to go to that heel spot that he wants to go to. And then, he could have had a feud with Randy for a while, been in that main event scene, because I think that Mojo, I think he could be a really good main eventer, and then he could also team with Zack Ryder when Zack Ryder gets it. Because Zack Ryder, I like him. I think he's a really fun character, a really fun guy. Yeah, I could see a match between Samoa and AJ, and I really think that Randy should be a heel. And see, thing is if you do you do a Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles match, which is going to be hard since they're both on different brands right now. And I do believe there's another draft or shake-up or something coming in July, I think, because I know that Vince wants. To, I read where Vince wants to do 2 shakeups a year, like one after WrestleMania, and then like one either right before or right after SummerSlam. I do believe, and if that's the case, maybe AJ goes to. Maybe AJ goes to Raw or Samoa goes to SmackDown, and we can finally get that dream match. But didn't they wrestle in NXT or in TNA? I wonder. I didn't even. I never actually thought about that. I wonder if they did. Um. Yeah, it looked like he had he had a fight with Turning Point 2005, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Chris Daniels. That's another one I'd love to see in WWE is Chris Daniels. He was good. And then Sacrifice 2005, Samoa Joe versus AJ. So I mean they did an AJ Styles before. AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. So I mean I thought I remembered that. But I still think that is a really good battle. I think that's a really good match, and it's a good feud that could come back. Oh, it took too long. Got logged back in. I had to look that up because I knew that they did it. Yeah. We're working on the elite card. But I think that and that's another one I'd love to see Angle actually wrestle. I think he might. I think that might be building towards that. Yeah, man. Take it easy, man. Have a great night, gamer. See you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And I appreciate you coming in and taking a look. Thanks a lot, man. Ooh, come on, let me see here. Gotta use AJ, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so I do think everybody who does come into my stream and watch me, I will be getting better. This is only my second live stream. First one I did was a test. It was like 10 minutes long. This one's gonna be a little longer. Still working out the bugs, so hopefully everybody likes the design that I've got up. Hopefully it all's working just like I want. But if you do have any suggestions of what I could do to make my stream better, just go ahead and let me know in the comments. I will always look and read the comments, and I do take constructive criticism very well. So if I ever do anything that you think, well, maybe you shouldn't do that, maybe you should do this type of thing, go ahead and let me know, and I will try to incorporate that into my streams. But I think my wife just called me for dinner, so I think after this match I'm gonna step out and go get something to eat, and then we'll be back tomorrow night, hopefully with a new elite card, because I plan on grinding some more tonight to get my shards up. I'm the team leader. I gotta be gotta be up there, and then I gotta get my wife to play some time for her to play. So I'll be taking over the duties of watching the kids. So I hope everybody has a really great night. Enjoy. Don't forget, I will always be back. Subscribe, like, follow. I will be getting a Facebook for this. And you can start following me on Facebook. You can start following me on Twitter as soon as I get all that stuff set up. I'm still working on it. But remember, this is DreamT.V. We will try to be the best damn DreamT.V you'll ever see. So, thank you, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you later.